So this is at the core of what we see as a thinking classroom. How do we create the climate where thinking is encouraged and supported? How do we build as a school, as a department, as a classroom? How do we engage with kids in a way that they feel safe, they're willing to take chances? How do we frame our lessons and our tasks and our assessments around opportunities to think? I've been mentioning intellectual tools. These are the 5 intellectual tools you need to be successful. If we want kids to be successful in rigorous academic challenges, they require some background knowledge. Whether that's some basic math facts, some literacy at their disposal, some historical facts, I need some background. Note, you cannot think in a vacuum. Kids cannot solve problems knowing nothing about what they want to innovate or create. Criteria for judgment. These are the 2 pillars of all critical thinking. Have you invited me to think, but made sure I had access to the background and some criteria to guide me? Thinking vocabulary. How many of you have seen in EQAO testing where kids will struggle, not because they couldn't read the passage, they didn't understand the question? If I don't know what an inference is, I can't answer your question because I didn't know what the question was asking. Years ago, grade 10 teacher in Alberta said to me, I had a grade 10 student, I taught a lesson. He said, I asked kids to draw conclusions. And he said, I had a boy looking very stressed to look up at me and said, I don't know how to draw that. He didn't understand the term draw conclusions. Now he had the courage to say, but I don't know how to draw that. How many other students just sat and didn't answer the question? If I don't know the thinking vocabulary, sometimes called the academic language, then I get stuck. I'm going to show you later, hopefully, thinking strategies. How do we help kids take content and organize it so that they detect patterns, they see connections, they can solve those problems, rather than just maintaining a traditional linear set of notes? How do we help kids use information to solve meaningful problems? And how do we nurture the habits of good thinkers? That includes things like perseverance, empathy, paying attention to detail, being collaborative. There are habits that good thinkers have.